El Jefe was popping.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Arlington. Not bad on the return. Out past the 30-yard line. It's a breathing room for the offense as they begin drive one.
32-yard line.
First carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Prescott to his main man Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
I think this is just simply the case, Mike, of a great throw and an even better catch. And there's just not a whole lot else for the defender to do. I mean, he is sticking with him stride for stride. Perfect throw, perfect catch, and really nothing else you can do.
Drive rolls on here with first down and 10. Dak fake to Williams. Now he'll throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf. And it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good third down stop. And it sets up fourth down.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 59-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach fourth down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. To the 20. And he will go all the way.
Touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. They've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Open man. It is Ryan Flanor. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
4 makes it 3rd and 7.
Now Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. A pickup. First down, Cowboys.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
They run over center with Williams. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
On 4th down, the veteran Ryan Anger on to punt for Dallas. Greg Dortch deep to return. Fielded at the 9, and he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
21-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. That's a nice run. Taking it
God damn, what the fuck did he do
It
to him?
seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And
Not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down.
To throw is Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. To Slaw, the man in motion. Forced out wide. Off he goes. And that'll work out nicely. That's a pickup of 7 on the first down scramble.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Laporta in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Lions move out on top, 14-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Devontae Turpin on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 3rd down, Prescott. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 20 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. To the air again. Prescott. He'll go up top with this one. That is brought in to the goal line and in. Ryan Flournoy. Touchdown, Dallas.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
That one is no good. Not even close. He missed it wide to the left, and the score remains right where it's at. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Off to throw on first down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. See what they have for 2nd and 10.
Defended by Kobe Durant.
Goff. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Tyler Conklin. And now it's 4th down. On to punt is Fox. His kick is away. To return, it is Turpin. A very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line.
Boys take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is hard. And he'll be taken down as time runs out. We've come to the end of the first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. To return is Greg Dortch. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And this is going to work out. He's got it for first down at the 38-yard line.
What's wrong with you?
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by. Like we used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And
why'd you wake up?
He's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him. Former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams, in there to drop him that time.
Oh, last night?
It's a loss of 7.
Yeah, no, put it back. Yeah, she just texted me and said that the car is ready, so we got to pick it up.
It's Goff. over the middle.
You gotta go pick it up
It's a
after
slow.
she get home.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. From the gun, it's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates.
And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. Quinton Williams. He gets into drop in. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing here is Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this third quarter of play. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Goff to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Space to run inside the 20. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Lions first down. Williams in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That is caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions extended to a 21-6 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. He'll let this go for Pickens. And this will be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. And it comes to 4th and 2. They'll go. Here's Milton. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
4th and short. Initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, keeps this drive alive.
They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Yeah, GPD making those sometimes.
Needed one as well. It's a gain of 34.
Yeah, because of who it is, yeah.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. That is over the middle to Flanor.
Nah, it was just on one play. You know how you could change a player for the next play? He come in because I wanted to throw it deep. Yeah, because I wanted to throw it deep, but
to the air once more is Milton. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Greg, they put it in the quarterback's hands, and when he empties out the backfield, he is so dangerous as a thrower.
And one of the biggest factors anytime you empty the backfield, Mike, is your confidence in the quarterback to make good decisions before the ball is even snapped. You're not going to have a lot of protection to hold on to that thing too long. He got a good pre-snap read, saw where the hole was in the defense, and that ball came out quick, accurate, and for 6.
Forced out wide.
come on. Throw it then.
But the rush eventually gets to him, and down he goes.
21. Cowboys 12.
So they tried to cut it to 7, could not. Now they know they need 2 scores, and that means here comes an onside kick. They needed that to go their way to have any hope. But it's corralled by the hands team, and that should just about wrap this one up.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive loss. On play action, Goff. Open man downfield. It's Laporta.
Come on.
It's going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point drop.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point
Laporta in motion. Now Goff. That's going to be caught.
55 standing.
And they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result...
He gets free. Still on the move. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. Cowboys are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Score Lions 29, Cowboys 19. Brandon Aubrey.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Tom Kennedy on the return. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So a win for the visitors, the Lions.
Diamond shining on my grill like a flashlight. If you watching me, you wrong. Need to get your cash right. No, little boy, you wrong. You get caught, you get life. And if it's gas, catch you sleeping, you get high price to go.
Sunshine and pleasant temps have led to a wide-open roof here this afternoon at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys and themselves.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And it's a pretty good return here as we'll get this up to the 29.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Prescott off play action. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
It'll be a pickup for 15.
Why you down here?
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Prescott to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there.
Milk. Desi gave you milk already. Get out of here.
Already in the first quarter, already sacked him once.
Yeah, baby. Desi gave you milk already.
You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game planned for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at the game nowadays. But it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd.
Hey, get out of my refrigerator.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete.
Well, that's good work to force another 4th down, but it's worth for now. This offense has gone for it on 4th once already on this drive, so you may not want to be too quick. Get your...
Leave me alone. Hey! Didn't I say get out of my refrigerator?